right. You guys, Penny just went silver, pushing for senior
Woohoo!
silver.
Congratulations, Penny. That's exciting.
Yep, she got her fast start silver bonus, double bonus.
Oh my gosh, that's great, eh?
When did you sign up, Penny? Oh, she's like, wait, I have to talk now.
I know.
Sorry, sorry, I was trying to turn my Bluetooth off.
I did the same thing.
It was trying to connect. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, Penny, when did you they asked when you started?
Oh, the
Just
first
a
of
few weeks
April.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Love
Yep.
it.
Love it. So is it showing recording? It is showing recording. Okay.
It's recording. Yep.
So I am so excited to have all of you guys here. Thank you so much for joining us. I know it's so hard for you guys to jump on. So a lot of you, many of you are going to be watching this recording because you're nurses and you have your injection businesses and you have your children, and we're doing this like right at dinner time. So for those of you jumping on live, thank you for being here. And for all of you that are going to watch the recording, like we're so excited to have this and to partner with Smiley Aesthetics, like so excited. Just a little background. My name is Christy Barkley and I'm an Emerald Ambassador. I've been with Plexus. It will be 11 years next month. So the 45-second version of my story is that I actually started Plexus with an early onset dementia diagnosis from a brain injury. And they said that by 2016, I wouldn't recognize my children. By 2018, I'd be in assisted living. And by 2020, that I would have passed away. So I am now 6 years past my expiration date. And while I cannot make and will not make any medical claims whatsoever, when I started our gut health system, my symptoms started to reduce. And now 11 years in, most people, I think, actually think I'm making it up, that I was nonverbal in 2014. So it has changed my life. The products have changed my life. The business has changed my life tremendously because at the time when I had my brain injury, I worked for the NHL and they retired me and said, you will never, ever work again. And now I'm able and have been able for the last 10 years to make a substantial income and contribute to my family on my own time while having 4 kids and working when my brain was able to. Now I can work anytime, but 8 years ago, 9 years ago, there wasn't much. And I was able to do amazing, amazing things. So this company has blessed me in more ways than I could say. Kelly and I have been friends for 2 years. And over the last 6 months, she has become one of my best friends. We maybe talk like 5 times a day. I don't know if she's a fan of that, but it is what it is at this point. And when she started to feel so much better. And of course she wanted all the information because she's a nurse like all of you guys and wanted all the details. And I'm like, it's just gonna make you feel better. And she's like, but what is it? Anyway, now she knows what it is. And when she started to catch the vision for the business, her passion was like, I need to take this to everybody else that is within Smiley Aesthetics, because when we have slow times, this can help. And when she really started to grasp that she could earn money helping people feel better while not having a client in her chair, either in the ER or in her injectable business, and just that earning the income while, like I said at the very beginning, like she's in her car because her other baseball son's tryouts went long. She had to go pick up another kid because her husband, like, we get to do this from anywhere. And you nurses know that your whole career has been spent only earning when you're in front of somebody. And so when she saw that passion, she said, I have to share this with everybody I know. And when I talked to Jennifer about this and she talked to Jory, you guys, Jory is what are you, vice president of global sales or something fancy like that?
I don't know. I don't even
I,
know these days.
well, when you guys said that you would come on to welcome Smiley Aesthetics to Plexus, I was over the moon. So, Jory, I'm going to hand it over to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my gosh. Well, I literally wish we could all be where you are with that accent. It is to die for. And Kelly, I don't know where you are, but it looks gorgeous. And I got to tell everybody, we're in Scottsdale, Arizona, so life isn't too bad out here. But it's just so great to see you. And I really wish that we could all be together because what I do truly want to share with you guys is something that, and I don't say this lightly, I think could change your life. And the reason why I say that is because I have been looking for something. I used to work, I got a finance and accounting degree, went and worked at PricewaterhouseCoopers, and then I went and worked at Morgan Stanley, Dean Witter. And then I got into, the entire financial sector. But today, more so than ever, we're looking for multiple income streams. And so wherever you are right now, whether you're in an OR, ER, you are an NR, whatever you are, wherever you are, there's probably a good chance you've connected with your partner or you've at least thought in your own mind, holy smokes, I need to make a little bit more. And you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're probably thinking as well, man, I wish I could just get a little bit better in shape. I wish I could just get a little bit more proactive in my gut health, in my weight management, but just taking care of my body. And when you blend those two things together, there is such a gap and there's such a demand for earning multiple income streams, diversifying your income, but then as well being proactive in your health. And what if today you could actually take those two things and put them together and simply help people proactively get better with their health, but also as you're helping those with their health, you're earning and complementing whatever income is that you're currently earning just by simply sharing and helping those people with the health. So I jumped on here and I wanted to share some things here with you guys. I think one of the biggest things that I wanted to authentically share with you is not just another presentation or jump in and give this, great sales speech. I just wanted to literally speak from the heart and share with you that today there has never been more of a growing need than supporting your gut health. And as nurses, as medical practitioners, aesthetics, wherever you are, it is almost a buzzword, but it's still a buzzword that not a lot of people necessarily know a lot about, but how important that second brain is with the gut. And with all the GLP-1 discussions, the weight management discussions, another buzzword that's circulating, that body's natural GLP-1 production is really important in maintaining and sustaining that. And so what we wanted to do was come and share with you guys that as you look for an opportunity to supplement some additional income, here is something that I think you're all going to be very excited about. And I'm just going to ask Christy or Kelly just to allow me to kind of share my screen. But really quickly, I just want to say roughly 70% of adults right now are looking for a second income. Roughly 70% of all US adults right now have in the last 24 hours talked about doing something with their health and needing to be proactive and do something about it, but they just don't need to know, they just don't know where to start. And so, if we could come along and provide a company that was doing it right, authentically building something that was quality, then would that be something that you were looking for? And so, going through and looking at the numbers, it truly shows that there has been a demand right now for health and also wealth. And when you break that down, it's incredible because the gut health industry is actually expected to double um, in the next, kind of 5 to 6 years. And so timing is everything. And obviously, the gut health is here to stay. But as you look to build this up, there's a couple of things that you really want to look for in a partner for, potentially saying, okay, hey, I want to try the products. And if they work for me, you know what? I do want to share them. And what's really cool is you share it with one. Every single time that share occurs and somebody tries those products and purchases the products, you get paid. So you can imagine this entire concept is you share with one, that one shares with three, and that three shares with six or seven, and so on, because of the results they've had. Every single time that product is purchased, you're being paid. And you want to make sure that the company that is supporting you and is the engine to be able to do this is the right company. And Plexus is truly a company that I have been searching for and truly proud to be a part of. It's 18-year track record. It's 100% debt free. They're doing under $500 million a year. In fact, we have had some of the most incredible results that I'll share with you just last month. But there's really three important pillars that you want to make sure for partnering with a company that is going to complement what it is that you're currently doing or that you're running in the background. And one, you want to make sure that the product works. Two, you want to make sure that they deliver the product on time to whoever you're sharing it with. And three, you want to make sure any single time you share it, you get paid on time and you get paid exactly what you need to get paid because they promised you that. And there is no ifs, ands, or buts. And that is something that Plexus has done for 18 years, hasn't missed a pay period, and has a product, a quality product that absolutely works. Because in fact, we have just under, listen to this, we have just under 1 million unique shoppers every single year using the products. So as you look at that, we have executive management, whether they're from Procter and Gamble or Colgate Palmolive or all these different types of companies that have come in and been attracted to this because the products actually work. And what's beautiful is when you try the products and you share the products, if at any time it's not something that you want to do, then you can just simply cancel that recurring commitment that you would sign up for because you're loving the product so much. And you don't lose any money. You're not out $500, $1,000. You're simply out, just over $100 for trying this product. And so what we're excited about to share with you guys is the demand. And we have already this year so far have 40,000 new customers that have come into Plexus and signed up because they absolutely are seeing the results. And the results have come most recently from our Slim and Trim combo, which is 3 unique products that really supports the body's natural GLP-1 production and also hunger control. But we have already over 4,000 unique sharers in any given month that are simply referring this product. And that is something and an opportunity for you that I would love to be able to share with you as you build out, and whether you have your location or you simply want to share it with someone to try and get better health, that you can get paid every single time they purchase the product and they love the product. And when you look at that, we have already over 435 new sharers that have enrolled 3 or more into trying the products. And every single time you share, you refer, you qualify for different milestones and achievements and can receive even more in commissions and earnings. So as you kind of plan out and look at whatever your monthly yearly financial trajectory is on with your current business or your current income, would an extra 20, 30, 40% help your household income and allow you to kind of get a little bit ahead, but more importantly, allow you to make some decisions and have a little bit of financial freedom. And that's what Plexus does. So we're really excited about what we have. But more importantly, we're excited to partner with you and to share with you and to see if the products truly do work for you. And so I really just want to turn some time over to Jennifer because she's the brains behind the operation, but she will be able to share what this could look like for you. And as you walk out of this call, being able to kind of come out and say, you know what, maybe this is something that truly could be a difference maker for me, not only in the next couple of months, but for the next couple of years. So Jennifer, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. I am so excited to be here. There's just a little bit of a graphic of the amount of money that you could be earning on a monthly basis. This is our monthly average at each one of our ranks. On the side is the number of customers that you'll be having coming in. But one thing I really wanted to speak to is that all of you decided to jump into this med spa opportunity because you were tired of being at the 12-hour shifts. You were tired. You also felt like and knew that you were meant for more, knew that you had this gift and this capability to ensure that you could get people life-lasting results in your med spa, and Plexus can come in and help from the inside out while your med spa can help from the outside in. And they really just can synergistically work together to make both outcomes the best possible in both worlds for whatever your clients are looking for. And so if you're sitting here and you're feeling that tug of like, I need something more, we could all use a little more money, right? So I want you to be thinking just for a minute. What is the repeating thought that you have had about something that's holding you back in life? You probably don't have many because you all have started your own med spas, or you've left the stability of working for a hospital and you have ventured out into an entrepreneurial world, right? And so what is it that you're most passionate about in life? What are you most passionate about? And how can partnering with Plexus to synergistically work with your med spa clients help you do more of that? What would that look like for you if we look at the statistics that Jory shared and we look at what is possible for helping our clients? You guys already have a bunch of clients. You have a wealth of knowledge in the medical industry, and now you have the opportunity to partner with a company that can synergistically work with what you're currently working with your clients from the outside in to help them get even better results from that. And so how I want you to be thinking about what you're most passionate about. Do you have a date? Do you have a goal of something that you are creating for your family, for your life? And do you know when that needs to happen? Do you know how much money you need in order for that to happen? If you don't, I want to challenge you to take the time to figure out what that is. Draw a line in the sand. This is what I want. This is how much money I need. And how can I partner with another company to get a second stream of income to not just help people? I'm passionate about helping people. You're passionate about helping people, but through helping people, you can help yourself reach your goals and pursue more of what you're passionate about. And it starts with your energy. You have clients coming to you not just because of the products that you offer, but because of who you are, because of the energy that you emit to other people, right? Little micro bursts of energy at 1/27th of a second are felt by everybody around you. Subconsciously, you're sending that message to everyone. And whatever you're sending, people pick up. And so you guys already have a clientele of people who are coming to you because of who you are and because of the services that you currently offer to help them feel better about their lives. Imagine what could be possible if you could 10x those results, 10x how they're feeling, because you're going to partner with somebody who can help them from the inside out to help with their skin, to help with their overall well-being and feeling of what that could look like for your clients, that in turn your value, you are going to be compensated well, just like you're compensated well in your current med spa business. The same thing can happen with Plexus. And so I want to challenge you to figure out what it is that you're most passionate about. Set a date for when you want to be earning X amount of money, take the trip, build a house, do the things, and then see how Plexus and your med spa business can synergistically work together to give you that as you provide solutions to people's real life problems right now. You've probably seen people coming in for the injections and they're feeling great. You make them look beautiful, you help them feel better, but there's still something missing. And the missing piece could be the gut health system, the Slim and Trim, any of the products that we have, because it's going to change your microbiome of your gut, you've probably heard of some things called serotonin, oxytocin, all of those things. Those are all made in the gut. And people struggle with not feeling their best, being tired, not having energy. And a lot of it happens from not having those neurotransmitters get to the brain where they are used. And so they're feeling great. You've made them feel so much better about themselves, but something is still off. Imagine what you could do partnering with Plexus and filling in that missing gap and that missing piece for helping them know that they are exactly how they are feeling, because their feelings are going to manifest in having more energy, in having more happiness, being more confident all the way around. And they'll also just be more consistent in coming to see you for both services that you're going to offer them. And so just remember, you're contagious. Your energy is contagious. You are your biggest superpower, and you have the ability to help somebody change their lives. You're already doing it, which I'm grateful that you have stepped into this realm of solving people's real world problems right now at your med spa. And partnering with Plexus, if you're feeling the tug and the need to do something different or add something in, I'm here to share. This is the place. I met Kelly just over a year ago, and it's just been amazing to watch her and see her as she has grown and continued to pay it forward to people and find those people who need what she has to offer. So, Kelly, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And also thank you, Jory, for taking the time to be here with us tonight. I wanted to kind of at least bring this all full circle because everybody else that's on this call or that will be watching this call when it's recorded we're in a very unique situation that we can really understand from each other. And we have a leg up when it comes to sharing Plexus products. Before I decided to bring Plexus into my business, like Christy had mentioned, I had been using the products and I already knew that I loved them, but I didn't know how I would bring them into my business without sounding too salesy. We're a service-based industry. Most of us are nurses. We are used to kind of clients coming to see us at the hospital. We don't usually have to sell them anything. They usually have to come to us, whether they want to or not. And we've already been working so hard at earning the business for people in our aesthetics business. We're advertising ourselves for, hey, this is what I charge for Botox, or come get your microneedling with me, or get your lip filler with me. And we're having to put ourselves out there so much already. And that is a practice skill that takes a long time, that you get comfortable, whether it's on social media or reaching out to your friends or setting up at like a local small business event that you're like, I might make $0 or I may make $1,000 today. I really have no idea, but you're just repetitively putting yourself out there. And so when I considered how will Plexus fit into that, Christy and Jennifer were very, very helpful to me in helping me stop thinking about Plexus as one business and my injecting business as a separate business. That's where I struggled the most. Was I'm already promoting one business. How am I going to promote Plexus products? And it wasn't until these ladies helped me have like the aha moment of like, why are you trying to do it as two businesses? Like, you're treating one person, and their wellness is part of their care that they're coming to see you for. So that shift in my mentality has really been the difference in me having some success with these products. I recently had a new client come in. She had booked literally just for a skin consultation. She's struggled with acne all of her life. And she's, shared a laundry list of things that she's done and an entire basket full of different products that she uses. And we sat and did her consultation. And like I would, and all of you would that are on this call, we talked about, oh, maybe we can do some microneedling, some chemical peel. These are our steps. Let's review your skincare. And when I told her, let's talk about your gut. Are you doing anything like inside out? I obviously suggested that she start the gut health. And that is what set me apart from the other providers that she had seen. And she was like, you're the first person that has talked to me about gut health. And right then and there in my office, she bought the triplex. She bought Plexus skincare because she wanted to strip it down. All of these active ingredients. She wanted clean, just quality products that were going to hydrate her skin and not overactive, like not be so aggressive with them. And then she also booked a series of microneedling with me, and she felt like I cared for her whole person. We talked about her gut, we talked about her skin, and we had an action item in my aesthetics business, and she felt truly cared for. So I wanted to bring that up to all of you to realize this is why I see Plexus as such a valuable ad for us. We are already doing all of the things that most people that try to bring Plexus on or sell Plexus as a business, they struggle to do that, but we're already doing it. We're promoting ourselves. We're making silly dances on TikTok and social media, and we're already doing those things. So if you rotate in once a week or a few times a week, hey, I posted about Botox yesterday. I'm posting about lip filler on Friday. Wednesday, I'm going to post about Slim and Trim. And people will just see it as a service that you offer. And they are looking, because the wellness industry is booming. And we, as registered nurses without prescriptive authority, we're missing a big amount of money on the table because we cannot prescribe them peptides. We cannot prescribe them GLP-1 weight loss injections. We cannot prescribe them hormone replacement therapy. And so we are referring that out, and that money is not in our pocket. But Plexus lets us treat them for the services that they are seeking. They want to feel good. People want to feel good. And now we have a way to help them. And it is so great to have this. And I'm telling you, it is well received, you guys.
Thank
Kelly,
you.
I love that. I wanted just to piggyback off of that for just a second, Kelly. Something that you said really struck me. You cared about the whole person. People are coming to you because they're struggling in one way or another, and they're manifesting it in one way. And just by taking and asking a few extra questions, they are feeling seen and heard and valued. And that is the separator. Like you said, you have an opportunity to separate you from the other med spas that are out there. Huge separator, right? Yeah.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. And so I think it's what's been so amazing is to see how quickly, you know, Jory, yourself, Christy, some other assistants on the technical side to create this app that's going to be just for Smiley users. Literally, I'm sitting at a baseball tryout for my son. I had a full day in my office today, but all of the people that are going to be on this call or watching this call, we're all hustlers at heart, right? That's why we became independent injectors. We had a vision. We said, I could have a side hustle. I could do Botox as a side hustle or whatever. This is just one more tool that's going to help us maybe slowly step away from the bedside or have a little extra spending money. That's going to help us when it's slow and we're like, man, why hasn't there been somebody booking for Botox this week? Or you have 3 shifts in a row at the hospital and you're not being able to see any clients while you're there. But guess what? You are able to help your coworkers with Plexus while you're there. And so you're getting paid. So I get excited about it. Everybody in my family and my close circle, we kind of joke like, you know, if they say any ailment, they're like, I know Plexus can help me with that. Because you really do. You start to just feel so good. I mean, it's with me all the time. And I can't say enough positive things about the products, which obviously just make it so much easier for us to share with our clients because you really do believe in them. So it's awesome.
Jory, do you want to say anything before I close this out?
No, I just am super excited, and I just want to share with you guys, like we had said, is there was just under 10,000 individuals last month that said, hey, I'm going to share because of the results, and as a result of sharing, they're earning a little bit extra. And so I think the best thing to do is just try and see what it does for you. And if it works for you, then great. And if it gives a little bit of hope, I think that's what we want. And we want to provide you with a little bit of extra income. So what you get with it and what I think is beautiful is you get Jennifer and myself 24/7 that are here to help you, share with you, share best practices, and really make sure that you're successful. So appreciate you guys allowing us to come on, and Christy, Kelly, Penny as well. It's just so good to see you guys. The sun is shining where you are, and so hopefully it's a great rest of the day, and hopefully to see you soon.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to close this out and let everybody know Kelly will be sharing in your team's chat, your team's page. I have actually worked with somebody and we have created an app just for Smiley Aesthetics. So we will have graphics in there, testimonials, business tips, everything that's really relative and prevalent just for you. And you can log in there and pull it. We just launched it today, so it's not full, but it's pretty full. And there will be a calendar in there for you to book time with me. And so we can do vision casting calls, like Jennifer said. If you may not even know right now what you want to do next and when you want to do it and how much you need. And I love doing those goal setting calls. Just ask Kelly and Penny, who have been stuck on a few with me. I love it so much. Or you'll be able to book 15-minute calls, like if you just have troubleshooting or you have questions about a product or something, 30 minutes, hour calls. And I am here to be a resource for you, as is Kelly. So I am so excited to help you guys launch and do great things. So thank you again for everybody who's live. Thank you so much, Jennifer and Jory, for jumping on here, Kelly for hosting, and everybody that watches the recording. I can't wait to connect with you soon. Thank you, guys.
Have a good
Thank
night. Cheers.
you.
Thank you.